Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure. This is the Train Sim World. I'm driving the 1938 stock on the Bakerloo line. And for those of you who don't know, this is a game that I work on as part of my day job. And about a year ago, I started a series of streamed challenges whereby 4 members of the team would take on the same route at the same time. I would then edit it together to make it look like it was all happening simultaneously. The aim of the game is to get as much score as possible, which is usually displayed up here. And there are bragging rights to be had for the furthest distance travelled on foot, and the nicest screenshot you can get, and all kinds of other business. It's a lot of fun, and ha 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 ha. Now, normally I don't put these out on my own channel, but this is the anniversary of these challenges having started, and at the moment I am in the lead on the leaderboard. You may not believe it, but I think that's mostly because I do all of them, whereas everybody else kind of drops in, drops out from time to time. Anyway, in order to make this a little more challenging, the anniversary of the very first, which was also on this line that I won, I've said we've got to do this one without a HUD. So you've got virtually no information as to what the heck is going on. Should be easy. Right, that's the HUD off. No, you're already doing things in the wrong order. You've got to go down here and power it up. Oh, no, put the lozenge in and then lever it. No, leave. Because you don't even get anything to tell you where your mouse is currently pointed. That's that. Right, doors open. I'm relying on my accuracy of button clicking. Let's get the windows open. Yeah, well, that's the door. It's not quite the same thing. It'll do. Right, and then I want to get in over here, zoom in, headlights and instrument lights. I am not going to put the cab lights on because this will give me a greater opportunity to get things right. Right, back in the chair, and then we put the reversing stick in. There you go. Whack that forward into 1. Now I'm going to use the keyboard where possible, but unfortunately I don't know all the keyboard shortcuts. Do we think we've waited here long enough? I'm going to close the doors, and if it goes bonk, then yes. Bonk, yes. Right, brakes off. Power on. Let's go. Okay, our next station stop is Lambeth at 7:44. The time is currently, don't know. Yeah, okay, no, this is going to be fine. Now, what I do know from my practice run is that at Lambeth, there is a red light. So it's very easy to hose this up straight away. Now, everyone's allowed 1 practice run. I did maybe 10 minutes just to get a bit of familiarity with the handling coefficient axis radial, and hopefully that works out for me. Now, the speed limit in this first tunnel is about 30, so I'm gonna try and keep both the tunnel and my speedo in view. Yeah. No, that's power off. There you go. No, maybe a little bit more power off than that. We're still accelerating. There you go. I see. Still had the power on. You've got to listen for it going clunk clunk. See, otherwise it doesn't work. This may or may not interest you, but I frequently play this with my hands crossed over. I couldn't honestly tell you. Oh, I know exactly why, actually, because I use the mouse in my left hand, being left-handed. Hold on, I've got braking to do. Let's not mess this up. We'll go to notch 1 now. I think I've gone straight to notch 2 there. Okay, all right, that's okay. Okay, keep your eye on the speed. All right, brakes off, brakes off, brakes off. There you go, cruise, cruise. It's giving me the stopping location. Interesting. It shouldn't do that. Oh, well, it has done that. Right, oh, lots of brakes, lots of brakes. This is good, this is good. More brake, more brake, more brake, more brake, more brake, more brake, more brake. Flippin' Nora. Right, get the doors open, go for a stroll. Right. And now, part of the reason I'm going for a stroll is as a timing mechanic. Some stations have the clock clearly visible so you can time yourself, but I'm going to try and go down 3 or 4 doors each time before then heading back to my cab, because that will serve as a timer for have I left the doors open for long enough. Close the doors up. Right, ease the brakes a bit. There you go, there's the bong, we're good to go. Right, thump it. Is that signal green by now? Should be. Should be, yeah. Okay, next up is Waterloo, and that's 4 minutes from here. Now, I don't know if that's 4 minutes from here because this has got slow track speed or not, but I'm going to assume it's 30 miles per hour in every section of Underground because I've got nothing else that I can assume. Nothing at all. No. All right. I've got it on full thump. That's off, isn't it? Uh-oh, what did you just press? Whatever it was, seemed inconsequential. Okay, all right, fine. Yeah, no, give it large. Now, the other tool that I have at my disposal, I've got a stopwatch in front of me, so that if I feel like timing stops for 30 seconds, but I think I'm going to try and time them on foot. That would be a way to go. Yeah, I can't help but think we're going too fast down this tunnel, but all that's going to do, I shouldn't think we'll derail. But equally, I would imagine, what would you imagine? It's going to be 30 miles per hour in every tunnel section, is what I can remember. Right, we emerge into the light, get the brakes into notch 1, give it a little bit longer, and then give it all the notches. Yeah, and more, and more. We're not slowing down. Slow down, dagnammit. Yeah, all right. No, okay, we've got it. Got it. There'll be wagons left in there. Oh, apparently this next section is 25. I couldn't care less. I'm going to do 30 anyway. I've probably got time to make up. Anyway, this is an opportunity for me to get these doors open so that if I do overshoot, I can shoot out. Right, 7:48. I've got all my timetabling written down on a notepad. Yeah, see, that's professionalism. That I should be running. Oh, crikey. Yeah, because first to arrive at the eventual destination gets a Pyrrhic victory. Furthest distance run on foot also gets a Pyrrhic victory. I'm very Pyrrhic, and therefore I'm all about that. Yeah, I hope that clock's accurate. Well, I'm sure it will be. Mind the gaps, though. Yeah, okay. It's all fine. It's all good. It's all fine. It's all fine. It's all good. What are we up to? 7:47 and 10 seconds. It's 7:48 and change is when we can leave. So, I'll go out this way. Yeah, let's go for a quick stroll. All right, everybody. How's it going? You all right? Yeah? Everybody good? I'm going to just grab this poster. Woohoo! Get out of my way. I've got a train to drive. I'm against the clock. Theoretically. I'm actually... I mean, the only way to win this is to get the most points. Oh, it's gone bong. Right, okay. Yep. Right, where's my chair? Oh, crikey, I shouldn't have gone out in light. It's very dark in here. Yeah, it's going to be fine. I'm confident. Did that say we were... I reckon it did. Okay. Brakes off. Yeah. Power on. All right, let's boogie. Right, next stop is Embankment, which is no distance at all. You can arguably walk Embankment to Waterloo in not much more time. If you're going to the surface of Embankment to the surface of Waterloo, you're as good walking it as you are getting the tube. It's just across the river. It's quite a nice walk. Yeah, no, it's all right. That's a pro tourism tip for you. 25, you say? All right, I'll adhere to that. That's a yellow. Yeah, if only you knew what signals meant. I don't though. I understand green is yes, bruv. I understand red is I'm about to ruin your whole day, bruv. And yellow is anything can happen. You kind of go, all right, what do you want me to do with that information? You go, that's up to you. I go, I don't know what to do with that information, bruv. And there you go, it's all good. We're cruising here at 25, that's nice. Keep your eye out for those little whiteboards. They look like they might contain speed information. This feels like a slow one. It is a slow one. What are we doing? 25. Okay. Notch 1 on the brakes. Yeah. Alright, what are we doing now? Still doing 20 plus. Give me another notch. There you go. That's too much. Not too many notches. Roll. You get more points for stopping accuracy. And I am late. Okay. How? No, Embanko, 7:50. This is due to arrive. Okay, alright, cool. All the brakes, please. Good stop. Okay, doors open. Go for a stroll. Alright, part of the reason I'm going for a stroll is to ensure that I actually did get my doors open. See? That's thinking. Yeah, anyway, let's go for a longer stroll than that. Let's go out this way. Yeah, let's go up here, see if I can find another little treat. Oh, don't get lost. Found a treat. It's okay. It's good. Excuse me there, puffer jacket. God, flipping people. Right. Yep. Just get out. Train driver coming through. urgent. Yeah, we're about there. Listen for the bong. I'm listening. Do you want to close the door? Yeah, I might. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there we are. Listen for it. Listen for it. I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it either. Wait, though. Could happen. Any moment. Edge of a seat type stuff. Open the door. Oh, crikey. What are we doing? We're going to look at the clock. 7:50. Okay, it's 7:50. There it was. That was it. That was the noise. Okay, let's roll. Keep the passenger door open this time. Let's see if we get on with it. Close the doors. Yeah. There you go. And release the brake. Yep. And punch it, Chewie. Okay. All right. Okay. So far, so good. You gonna see some kind of speed board down there? I could open the front door. I don't think you can. You're wrong. Okay. Well, that's not helped. It would be helpful if it swung out the other way, but it doesn't. All right. Next up, Charing Cross, and that's in a minute. So let's not be too zealous on the acceleration. What are we talking about? I'm going to thump it until I see the lights of the platform, and then we're coming in. All right. Power that up. Give us a little bit of braking one. I don't know if I hit that or not. Anyway, well, let's go a little bit more. I want to stop overshooting, ideally. Undershooting, I'd rather not, but I'd rather that than overshooting. Okay, how are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, maybe a little bit. There you go. Right, thump it. That was nice. Well executed. Good. All right, that's it. Whoo! Okay, 7:51. Well, it is 7:51 now. This is going to be ready to rock and roll as soon as everybody's finished doing their things. Let's get in here. Be ready. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Start closing the doors. Is that like start spreading the news? Yeah, very much so. All right, that's gone bong. Do this, do that. Woohoo! We're away. Okay, Piccadilly Circus, your next station stop, 7:53. Yeah, baby. Yeah, now we were a little bit behind schedule, so maybe I'll give this a little bit more juice. Well, yeah, I mean, a sustained 30 to 35 there. Now, obviously, exceeding the speed limit, I'm going to be burning points like there's all the tomorrows, but I will be burning points nonetheless. Yeah, there we go. That should do it. 35-ish. That should get us a little bit of time back. You reckon? I've no idea. One would hope. I don't know if this is a 35-ish tunnel. I'm pretty sure you only do 35-ish. That felt like it should have been quite a slow corner. You've gone too much brake there straight away. Too much brake. He's off. He's off. There are red lights there. I see them. I see them. I see the red lights. They're calling to me. Yeah, no, they're really not, though. Go on. That's it. That's it. Yes. Good work. All right. All right. Okay, now, this next section is a 20. Yeah. Any idea what the time is? No, I think we're listening for... Oh, hold on. Poster. Woo! I think we're listening for the bong again. Yeah. Unless there is a clock somewhere. Maybe on the other platform. Could be. But we were running behind coming out of the last one, so I'm going to take it as read that maybe reasons and stuff. Okay, reasons and stuff. That's a good one. I like it. All right, get in, get in, get in, get in. All right, okay, get in and shut the doors. It'll bong if it's happy. It's happy. Lights are turned green. Oh, it was obviously waiting for me. Okay, cool. 20-mile-an-hour section. What are we going to do with that? No idea. No idea. Would it have killed them to put a clock in here? I don't know. Maybe. Alright. What do we got next? I think that was Piccadilly Circus. You reckon? Yeah, if so, the next one's Oxford Circus, and we are exceeding the speed limit, but I want to be ahead of schedule as often as possible. And I reckon we'll be safe doing 30. By safe, I mean, you know, not crashing. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, it's only 2 minutes between most of these stops, which is rather good, because it means you've got just enough time to be plunged into the darkness and the inherent terror that goes along with that. before you reach it. Why are we slowing down? Are we going uphill? Yeah, give it another dab of throttle. Okay. There you go. Dab of throttle applied. Give it all the dabs of throttle. I think we either go, you know, we either rip in it or throttle off are our two states that we're going to be working with. Alright, turn that off again. Yep, okay. It's all golden. It's all golden. Here's the station. I can see that. This is audio description for those who aren't watching. This is Oxford Circus. Alright, brakes off a bit. Okay. From 15, you sure? Yeah. Notch 2's pretty effective. Yeah, it is. Alright, it's too effective. Wait for it. Let's get a good stop in here. We were exceeding the speed limit, and therefore I would anticipate that we're making good time. We are actually. We're due in at 7:55. It is 7:55. I'm the flipping walrus. Let's make it go. Yeah. Come on, people. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Oh, newspapers. I've done them before. Oh, all right. Okay. Not my first time out here. Lorks. Right. Close them up. Yeah. Why are we going backwards? Your guess is as good as mine. Are the doors closed now, or what? Has everybody loaded? It didn't go bong, and I've just had a text message. All right, okay, we can't have it all at once. You're going to have to open the doors again. I don't think you left enough people time to enough anything. Yeah. All right. How long are you going to give them? I'll give them until 40 seconds past the minute. Okay, and then I'll close it up, and hopefully we'll be there. Okay. This is why I need the stopwatch, you see, because it's a minimum of 30 seconds. There you go, that's it. Who builds a station on a slope? Honestly, what kind of clowning around is that? Right, that was Oxford Circus, so we've got Regents Park next. Or is it Regent Street? It's Regent something or other. I only wrote Regents down on my shopping list, but I'm pretty sure it's Regents Park. I'm pretty sure it's Regents Park. You sure? No. Okay, good. What do you think? Give it a little bit more juice than we should do for this run? Yeah. Yeah, I 100% think a little bit more juice on this one. I'm definitely behind schedule. That's a lot more juice on this one. Yeah. Be ready on your brakes. I'm ready on my brakes. Keep your eyes down the tunnel for any reds. Look, friendo, I'll be honest with you. By the time I see a red, it's probably too late. I don't know. These brakes are quite thumpy. Yeah. Alright, it's okay. It's going to be okay. Yeah, we're doing the best part of 40. Probably ought to start slowing down a little bit quicker then. There you go. Alright, brake back off. Hearing the thing click into place is actually very reassuring. Right, and activate. That's notch 1. No, you're going to need notch 2 at least. And 3. And 4. That's it. That's all the brakes I've got for you, son. You're going over. Alright, okay. It's alright, we're still in the station. Yeah. Alright, yeah, maybe a bit aggressive. Get them open. Alright. Start your stopwatch. Done. Alright, okay, fine. Go check the station clock. It could be miles away. Yeah, I know. Hello there. Right, where are we? No station clock. How dare you? It is Regents Park. Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't say it as though, like, you should be given some kind of reward. Poster. All right. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. See, I think the run down the train method is actually working quite well in this. Obviously, if you don't collide with absolutely everything. All right. There we go. Close them up. Listen for the bong. All right. According to my stopwatch, that's 43 seconds. All right. Okay. Yeah. Go. Alright, next up, Baker Street at 8 o'clock. Alright, groovy, I'm up for it. 8 o'clock, Baker Street. Baker clock. Yeah. What are you going to do speed-wise? I think we have to keep the throttle on for this one. I don't think we made up the time on the last one, although overshooting can help in making up the time. Yeah. I've no idea what my score is. I think middling at the moment is probably where I'm at. There you go, 35? 35. Alright, throttle's off. Yeah. Stand by your brakes. I'm on them. Yeah. Okay, that's all good. Part of the reason for this particular test is, this particular challenge, is the assertion that, whoa, okay, how much brake did you just put on? A bit. All right, put on lots. I have done. Yeah, okay, that looks quite promising. You might be. No. You were cooking with gas there. Let's stick with it. Yes, baby. Yes. More. Stop. Doors. Up. Run. Go. There we are. Clock. Okay. 8 o'clock. We were due. It's 8 o'clock and 30 seconds. Come on, son. This is all good. You didn't put your stopwatch on. I'll use this. When it gets to about 50, we should be good to go. Really? You sure about that? Yeah. I was talking, and therefore all the reasons. All right, close them up. Pretty sure that's right. Makes the noise. Okay, brakes off, throttle, crispy, book. Next up, where are we? Baker Street, Marylebone, 802. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's fine. One of the reasons we're doing this particular challenge is that the exec producer, Matt, and myself, we're working on a notion that that playing without everyone play, including myself, everyone plays with the HUD turned on pretty much all the time. I say everyone, not everyone does, but a good shake of people turn with the HUD turned on all the time, particularly those who are not train sim kind of enthusiasts, and therefore we both feel that it's much more immersive to play without the HUD. You get drawn into the game that much more, and that can only be a good thing. You're going to need all the brakes here, pal. Yeah, we'll be all right. Will we? No, we're going over a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. And so this is part of our learning curve for, are we giving people any kind of a chance at all? Stopwatch. Yeah, okay, go. Right. When it comes to driving without the HUD on. Because you get so used to driving with the UI telling you you've got this level of this amount of distance till your next stop, or that's what your brakes are currently set to, all of this kind of stuff. Now, in many cases, all of that information is available to you in the cab itself. And, and unless something's gone wonky, the cab tells you everything you need to know. All you need to do is just look at it. So this is about, what are we missing? What do we need to aid people in moving from playing with what is effectively training wheels? And it's not easy playing with the training wheels. I've failed enough of these to know that it's not straightforward. Where are we going next? Edgware Road. In 1 minute. In fact, you can see it from here. Right, give it max thump and then max stop. Right. Yeah, so this is about us learning what we need to provide to players in order to make playing without the HUD a obviously slightly more challenging experience, but not an impossible one. And I mean, the main thing that makes this difficult is the lack of a clock. I mean, it's not sensible to have to get out and look at the station clock if it's got. Why are you not braking? Yeah, okay, good point. Well made. Yeah, I've gone for all the brakes. Yeah, you're going to be going through all of the station at this rate. That could have gone better. I wasn't concentrating. I was trying to get a sentence out, and therefore I was off my game. Doors open. How far did we miss by? That's one carriage. Yeah. One carriage and one door. Nah, I've done worse. Yeah, but you've got to stop overshooting, Gav. Yeah, I know. I will do. All right, you're not even timing this, are you? No, I'm going to... Newspapers! And then we'll head back. Right, we'll go this way a little bit further. That'll do. Turn it around again, and we should be about right as far as timing is concerned. We're possibly a little on the early side. I'm getting all of the carriage doors open, you see, for the throughput of draft. That's the equivalent of air conditioning. Yeah. Sweet. Brakes off. Yep. Power up. Good little train. Well done. Oh, it's doing me proud so far. Or rather, it's allowing me to ritually abuse it. Right, that was Edgware. Yeah, next up, Paddington, 2 minutes. I think Paddington's a slow approach. How do you know? Well, I've driven this route a fair bit, and therefore, well, I say a fair bit, like a dozen times maybe. I don't know. I couldn't tell you for certain. Right, okay, let's just give it some of that. Yeah, 35. Yeah, it's brisk, but I want to be on time. Yeah, do you want to stop in the right place as well? Well, obviously I want to stop in the right place. I'm going to get beaten by Jamie, and Jamie's going to be very pleased with himself. Because, I tell you, he plays his cards close to his chest, apart from when he wins, at which point he is a right gloater. And that's fine. I'm, you know, as one who gloats myself, I mean, I can't say that that's, you know, a shameful behaviour that shouldn't be allowed. I think you've overcommitted there on trying to stop in the right place. No, we're okay. There you go. What's the clock say? 8:05, coming up on 8:06. Okay. Brakes on. Where are we? Paddington? Yeah, we're about a minute behind. Okay. It should have bonged there. And didn't. Yeah, about a minute behind. Alright, okay. Alright, but I'm going to need to drive more aggressively then. Like, that's an invitation you need. Yeah, it really isn't. Okay, that's far enough. Let's go back. Okay. No, so far it's not awful so far. Yeah, I was going to give it till 30 seconds. We've done that now. Close them up. And then we'll be peachy keen and good to go. The other thing I'm not doing, which is what I do when I'm driving this with all of the assistance turned on, is I'm usually closing the doors before the timers run out, because you can time that to perfection, and releasing the brake before the timers run out, and basically the second I'm allowed to leave, I've got the throttle on. Anyway, next stop is Warwick Avenue, 8:07 AM. Yeah, I didn't make that clear. It should be clear when we... you're going a bit quick here, Chief, just saying. Yeah, okay, alright, yeah, that's alright, I'm up for it. Yeah, it just means you're going to have to brake more aggressively when you enter the light. Alright, that's okay. Yeah? You sure about that? Yeah, it's going to be fine. Okay. Yeah, alright, 35. Yeah, that's fine. We could work 35. Right. It's dark in here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Find yourself peering off into the... There it is. Right, okay. What are we doing now? 30. Oh, you'll be all right. You don't need to go completely manic on the brakes. No, you probably should do a little bit. If anything, rolling it the last bit of distance is a good way to go. Except for the fact that it is a very slow way to come into the station. You've done that well. You've done it well. A bit early, but not so early that it's bad. You've done it early enough that it's good. You got a clock for me? Not this time. Okay. All right, fine. You got a free lozenge of money. There's one. Are you sure? Poster. Okay, fine. All right, let's get out of there. It's classic underground. Everybody tries to go through the same exit. Yeah. You see, your underground pros, they know where the alternate exits are, and they use those instead. I don't know if I've left the doors open long enough. I have. Let's go. Alright, next up, Maida Vale. This is a longer run, this one. Apparently 3-minute gap betwixt last station and this one. Hello, sir. Hope you're enjoying the ride. That's a very nice smoking jacket you've got on there. It's always good to address the customers. They like it. We like it. Everyone's into it. It's all super duper. Right, now, if I rip this on a 35 to 40, that should make up some time. I was off by a minute. I want to be off by less than that. Good science, thank you. Yeah, right, there we are. That's it. Yeah, 37. We are slowing, so that could be down to corners. It could be down to tunnel grade. It could be down to wind resistance. Who knows? The science knows. It's okay, it's all good. Yeah. Now what we know is from 30, you can slow at the right kind of pace, providing you pay attention to what you're doing and listen to the clicks. Right, notch 1. Notch 3. Yeah. How we doing? Should be right. Should be right. Possibly be even a little early. Nope. No, that's pretty much bang on. Solid work there, Chief. That's nice. Yeah, no idea what time it is. Okay, put the timer on. Well, if we're early, you have to wait longer. Well, I can't help you with that. There you go, timer's on. I need a clock. It's just what I should have done, of course, is just synchronised my local timepiece with the newspaper, with the game clock, and then gone from there. You see, that way I'd know exactly what was what and what was up and down and so forth. Okay, right. Well, look, that's 30 seconds. So let's assume that we're still behind a little bit. Okay. I mean, he's happy. We're happy. Brakes off. Power on. Charge. Yeah, baby. Oh, I'm making gravy without the lumps. Let's go. Right, what have we got next? Page 2 of my notes. That's what we got next. All right, hang on. Kilburn, High Street. 8:12. What was the last one? I don't know. Hang on. It refers back to notes. 8:10. So, 2 minutes. You sure? Yeah. Maida Vale was the last stop. Did you check? Not as such. All right, okay. Well, then assume you've got your short-term memory operating correctly, and we'll be golden. Oh, whoa, easy. There's going quick, and then there's going silly. Yeah, all right, okay. Yeah, it's all good, but be ready on the brakes. There we go. Let's go brake 1 straight away. That's got us down to 30. Yeah. Then about half the length of the platform, we go more brakes. That's too much. You've gone too much brakes too soon. That's better. What happened there? Not entirely sure what happened there, but that's the end of the mission. I have fallen. Oh, that's really disappointing. I was driving for... I don't know what happened. I think I derailed the train. Yeah, I may have clipped the platform. I wasn't going particular... Oh, what a shame. Oh. Yeah, no points for you. Boo, hiss. And, of course, without the HUD on, there's just no way of knowing. I've been Colonel Failure, everybody. I hope you found that modestly entertaining. If you didn't, well, be modestly entertained another time. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Colonel Failure. I'll talk to you soon. Cheerio. So today's outro is a sponsored one, courtesy of Magdaki, who's come at me from the Wizio with the following puzzler. Hi, Colonel. An easy one for you this time. No deep philosophical questions. Everything's a deep philosophical question if you think about things in a deep and philosophical fashion. I'm a little odd. I know that. I know. Very surprising. I like to describe myself as a character in an RPG. My friends and I even keep character sheets for ourselves. Okay. I'm a human... Lawful Good Paladin 7/Bard 4. I assume that's not a football score. I assume those are your levels. Well done. A level 7 Paladin. Groovy. I mean, does that mean you can cast Ward of Garlic? I don't know. Now, of course, I know you're an Elvish minstrel. I know it says Q annoyed look. I go like, really? But seriously, if you were to describe yourself as an RPG character, D&D ideally, dream on, but feel free to go elsewhere, what would be your... Okay, I'll D&D it a little bit. I'll be honest with you, I haven't played D&D in about 30 years, because it's boring. D&D is boring. There are better RPGs out there. I do not want to go and fight dragons and wizards and all of that kind of crud. No, I want shooters. Has your role-playing game got guns? Yes. I want to play that one instead then, please. Thank you. Yeah, and I don't care what, because it's an action movie, right? If you present me on this hand, Lord of the Rings, I go, yeah. On this hand, yeah, Star Wars. I'll go like, pff, Star Wars. And Star Wars rubbish. So, it's just, take your Lord of the Rings. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Are they going to start singing? I hope not, because otherwise I'll have to turn it off. Lord of the Rings. What a marvellous adventure spoiled by so much singing. And none of it matters. None of the songs matter at all. No, they're not magic songs. No, they're just rubbish. Anyway, okay, so race. What, me personally? Yeah. All right, okay. I'm probably human. Probably. You reckon? Yeah, I reckon. I'm pretty vanilla in terms of makeup. Although there might be some, I would say orc, but there isn't some orc in there particularly. I mean, I was thinking maybe half orc. What else would it be? Like half Norse, half human, half Norse, because I can be a bit prickly. Alignment. There, see, that's tricky. Probably neutral. Lawful neutral. Yeah. Live by a set of rules and don't break those rules. With tendencies towards lawful good and tendencies towards lawful evil as well. Yeah, I mean, I split both ways, but code of conduct. There is a code of conduct to all of this stuff, and therefore that's a lawful side of things. But in terms of alignment, yeah, it's tricky. What class? I just don't know. Oh, it probably is a bard, Probably a bard, but in a public speaking sense. A high flipping charisma bard. With a side order of constitution, because I don't get ill. I don't. No, I don't. I really don't. That herself has observed this on multiple occasions. She goes, you just don't get ill. I go, yeah, I know. Look at the last time I took a sick day from work, and it's about 3 years ago. I said, but when I do get ill, I go bang, just completely out straight away. My immune system's pretty robust. But when it fails me, then it's all over. Then I'm down with like fever and cold, hot sweats and a constant sneezing, and then I'll spend the next 3 months coughing repeatedly. But yeah, it's why I operate on a philosophy of there are only two ways to be ill. Way number one is you power through and carry on as though nothing's wrong. You just get on with it. Is this important? Nah, it's just the news. And then way number two is you're in bed. That's it. Those are the two options. You have one or the other. Yeah, fundamentally. So, reasonably high charisma. I'd like to be humble about it at all, but unfortunately, yeah. I'd probably have reasonably high intelligence as well. Sorry. I'd probably have medium, moderate levels of wisdom, strength, reasonable to medium. It's untrained. That's the thing. I've got lots of look. These shoulders. There's a lot of kind of skeleton hanging around underneath there. I'm naturally quite large width-wise, and therefore, any time that I put any effort into physical stuff whatsoever, I start getting big in no time flat. I haven't done that in a while, but it's always worked in the past, and therefore it'll work again because that's the rules, right, to life and everything. Agility, none, zero, probably not a lot, not a great deal, no. Stamina, these days, I'd have to look it up in a dictionary when it comes to stamina, endurance, whatever they call it in D&D. No, I haven't got any. I don't do anything like enough exercise, by which I mean none. And I should. Yeah, my doctor keeps talking to me. He goes, your blood pressure's a bit on the high side. And I go, yeah. Your cholesterol's a bit on the high side. And I go, yeah. I know. This is the kind of rubbish you don't think about when you're younger, but when you're in your late 40s, you just kind of go, oh, God. Because they go, it's not about your life expectancy. And you go, really? No, it's all about how the quality of your life is going to be when you're there. To which I feel like retorting, I kind of go, look, part of me quite fancies the idea of dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum, and done. Is there a way I can make that happen? I don't want something that just knocks around for ages and ages. I want to keel over at one point, having been completely oblivious to the fact that there was a risk. Ideally, I'd like give me another 30 years and I'll be pretty happy. Just to get some stuff done. I'd like to finish a couple of things once in a while. That would be quite helpful. I seem to have switched direction there a little bit. There we go. Any other attributes of note? Yes, luck. Crank luck up to maximum, right? I am now switching topics because I've got a guardian angel. I don't believe necessarily in guardian angels, but I do have a figment that exists throughout my life that I have learned to refer to from around my mid-20s as Mr. Luck. Mr. Luck keeps an eye out for me. The thing is, Mr. Luck only rocks up when I need it. And on occasion I found myself going, if Mr. Luck were to rock up right now, that would be handy. Nope, doesn't rock up. Most of the time Mr. Luck wants me to dig my way out of my own hole, as it were. But no, any time that things are actually pretty bleak and I'm not aware of it, Mr. Luck will rock up and go, here's something you don't know just how much you need this right now until you look at it retrospectively. And then I'll look at it and I'll go, flaming heck, that was a really lucky kind of break that happened there. My life would have gone in a very different direction had that thing not happened right there, despite the fact that I hadn't necessarily earned it through traditional means. Landed on my feet at that particular point. And here's the thing. I'm really going to swerve now. Religion is I have no religion of my own. Obviously, brought up in a Christian environment, so I'm familiar with Christian doctrine. But no, I'm very happy in the sense of when it's all over, you're switched off, and that's that, folks. There you go. But I envy those with religion. And I don't really envy them, but I understand those with religion that kind of acts as a guiding principle, because it's incredibly reassuring to think it's okay. The system has got this, whatever system it may be. The system has got this, and therefore that's it's like a warm blanket, and it keeps you sane. In my sense, I think that this semi-deity that I have in the form of Mr. Luck, which, I think is equal parts coincidence, equal parts me doing just enough for it to rock up at the right time. But you see, Mr. Luck has a counter agent as well. Mr. Luck's counter agent is the universe, because the universe knows when you haven't prepared, and when you haven't prepared, the universe kicks you in the plums. Yeah. You see, this is why you buy things that you kind of go no. It's like saying, I'm trying to think of a good example, but anytime you tempt the universe to have a laugh at your expense by saying, "Oh no, it definitely won't do that," and you kind of go, "Well, you've taught the universe it's this now." You go, "Yeah, but I'm immune because I've already bought this, that, and the other that pretends." If I can come up with a specific example to illuminate this, I think you know what I'm saying. It's a combination of Murphy's Law, Sod's Law, whatever you like. But the universe is there to laugh at your expense because you tempted it to do so. Tempting fate, I guess. It's the counter agent to Mr. Luck. Mr. Luck rocks up when you most need it, and just kind of goes, Dunzor. Now, of course, when I get to the afterlife, given the chance, if there is one, I want to be someone else's Mr. Luck. I'll take on a bunch of clients, but I quite fancy that as just being the opportunity to kind of go, wait for it, and kind of go, vaguely amused, going like, that's all right, I'm going to get you through this, it's all right. He's never spoken to me. I don't hear voices other than my own constantly. But no, Mr. Luck's he's a good lad. He doesn't talk to me. He doesn't move. He does move in a mysterious way, obviously. But no, he rocks up when I need it and just kind of goes, ba-da! And then I don't spot it. And then 5 years later, I go, flaming heck, that was fortunate. He's got got me out of a sling there, and it's been, you know, there's been maybe 8-10 times over 30 years where he has rocked up. I assume it's a he. I assume it's just a figment of my own imagination, and done the right thing, and done me a solid. Yeah, there you go. So put that down on my D&D character sheet as has an unconventional, non-religion specific belief, cause, faith thing, and it's not. I don't even know if I would call it a belief. It's not a sense. It's not a belief. It's not anything like that. He asks nothing in return except, you know, keep trying to do the right thing and be nice to people. Yeah, and I mean, I have a bit of a reputation for being mean to people when talking to them, but that's usually with no. In fact, that's always with their. You know, it's a knowing thing between the pair of us. They're going to go, I am going to make you the butt of some jokes, and I'm going to be quite savage about it at the same time, because for an audience it will play quite nicely. I said, but the trick is you've got to counterpunch once in a while, but be just put in the lowest of low blows, and I will laugh myself stupid, because that's the beauty of it, is having someone who will hit back again. I train my kids up to do this stuff. I've just, you know, put me in my place. When you see an opening, go for it. Just absolutely lethal type stuff, and it works really, really well. But that's a persona. I generally, I'm always doing charitable stuff here and there, you know, I like randomly helping people out, just out of the blue, randomly helping people out. You know, if there's someone ahead of me in the queue at the supermarket, once in a while I'll just go, I'll get that for you, and they'll go, what? Hey, what? You know, if they're fumbling through, you know, so, you know, they're clearly retired or something like that, and they're buying like £4 worth of stuff, I'll just go, I'll get that for you. And they'll kind of go, you sure? And they go, yeah. It's nice. It's fine. Look, I could spend £4 on a load of old rubbish that wouldn't help me one way or the other. Look, I'm not making myself out to be a saint, but this is I'm a humanist, first and foremost. I believe that we, as a species, owe it to each other to look out for each other. No one else is going to do it for us. You know, you're expecting a corporation to look out for you. Dream on. You're expecting the government to care about you as an individual. Not going to happen. They have to look at the collective. And therefore, we, as humans, as individuals, we have to look out for each other and do the right thing for each other. There you go. What you asked for was a little bit of fluff. What you ended up with was a flipping sermon. Yeah, I'm in my pulpit, and I've got my papal staff that looks like this. In all seriousness, this is to dust my desk. It's a duster, and it's because my desk is enormous, and I can't reach the back of it to dust. And that for some reason, spiders really like my room. But I'm in the UK, and therefore spiders are all harmless, friendly, and they eat flies, and therefore that's a good thing. So there you go. Pope Colonel of Failure the First. Do you want to be a pope? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm the Pope of luck. I'm the luck Pope. Yeah. Thanks for your request, Magdaki. I'm gonna be poping it up with my swizzle stick for a little while, and I'll catch the rest of you when I do. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.